What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Creeper World 4. We're continuing on through the Farsite campaign, and next up, we have the Ruins Repurposed. Let's get right in. Alright, now here we go. And now this one has 4 emitters. It's got the liftic over here, we see the totems over here, and then there is an info cache here as well. Now our objectives on this one is to activate the 4 totems and collect the info cache. So, I mean, looking at this, it feels like you could almost just zerg right on out to it. Your resources are over here for your power, so I kind of want it to start off in this area, but it really feels like you can zerg right on out. Now, when I played through this on my own, I actually 100%ed it. I went through and did all of the enemies and you know, nullified everything and had a little fun. I just don't think that's quite necessary, though. But let's go ahead and get things built. Now, I think what I'm going to do this time around is actually not hit this emitter or this emitter. I think I'm going to march right out to these two, and then push out, this way to get the liftic. Let's see what we can do though. Now we're going to start off with getting some pylons down right away, and one of the reasons is we got a little bit of a free shield here, and I figured might as well take advantage of it. Now, in addition to that, it's not going to take long, and these bad boys are going to be pushing our goods here, so let's go ahead and get some cannons down as well. Kind of all the way around. Now, I think I will repurpose these cannons quite a bit later on, but just to get things started, let's just slap cannons pretty much all the way around the map here. I'm even going to drop one right there. Now, we are going to need some miners going. Let's just go ahead and slap those down as well. You know what, let me start from this side, see if we get a little better coverage. I think something like that will give pretty decent coverage. Let's make sure they're all hooked up all the way around here. I think that's going to guarantee I get all of them. Now, as soon as these 2 pylons pop, then I'm going to have a free shield all the way around. Let's go ahead and get it started. We'll put it on 2x speed and let this stuff start building. Now, like I said, it's not going to take long. We got our free shield here right away. It's not going to take very long for this stuff to make it over, so we need this pylon to get crafted, then we can start building out. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get some cannons and stuff built and ready to go here. Should I pop those down yet, or should I wait? You know, let me wait just another second, because we do have all these mortars that are going to be crucial here right at the beginning of the map to get all of those done. Now, as soon as these pylons, this one's actually going to get destroyed, I think. Yeah, I'm actually pretty darn sure of it. I should have started off with some regular towers instead, maybe. I want to see if that shield's going to hold long enough to keep that creep out of there. But it's definitely getting closer, that's for sure. Now, what we can do is go ahead and throw some towers around, just to prepare for what's to come, because I will definitely be moving all this stuff quick. I don't think it's going to take many mortars to hold this area over here, especially with the shield going almost all the way over to the edge of the map there. But we are going to want to get this pylon down, and we are going to want to expand this way. That's going to open up quite a bit of area for us to get some building and stuff done. Now, just waiting for all of these goods to get finished up. And looks like the mortars are starting to go a little bit more quickly now, so it shouldn't be too long on those guys. And it looks like our first ones are popping now, so there we go. That will start pushing the creep back a little this way. We've got our shield now, so we're GG's there. Oh, but we lost the pylon. That is kind of unfortunate. Let's see, where can we go with it? Well, we can put it up top there, and it'll be safe. Let me go ahead and move this cannon over to here, maybe, or pardon me, that mortar, to start doing some clearing. Now, I do want to start getting some cannons crafted now, so I'm just gonna kind of lay down as many of them as I can That's not a very clear area there, huh? Well, I got a few of them building anyway. So we got a few cannons being built. We can put a few more even out here, but let's get a little infrastructure in here. We'll just kind of put it right around the exterior, just to make sure we've got resources everywhere we need it there. And then now we've got another kind of a big area here where we can push out. Now let's grab all of these cannons. Just gonna pop them right there for the moment and let them work on that creeper a little bit. I kind of feel like, you know, I could just throw some mortars in here too, just to clear everything out. I can always repurpose these later. And as you see right here, I'm like right on top, just through the shield of that nullifier. So getting this one nullified is not too big of a deal. We just need to get this area cleared out and push this way, and then we can get this one nullified. Now everything over here appears to be holding up no problem. I got a few cannons that feel like they're not really getting much done. So let's go ahead and move a few of these over this way and let them assist on the front line there a little bit more. That guy there is not doing anything. We'll pop it right here. Actually, let's get the majority of these moved up. Let me put that one right on the outside there. So let those get some work done, and then we can start heading on over. So we're going to need what? We can go with a pylon here and another pylon there, and that will connect all of that up. Then, of course, I can move some mortars up here as well, or better yet, let's just go ahead and get some crafted up right now, and then once again can repurpose all of these later on and use them down here to push over to this other emitter. Now let's see, what do we got going here? I feel like these would be better served up here. Let's I'll leave one there just in case there's any travesties. They're coming in the back, but you know, I think we can just keep pushing right on out here. Now I do want to get some redundancy here. I don't think I'm going to need that power, but we do have a little bit more resources here if need be. Let's just go ahead and get our... We'll expand out this way just a bit. Looking, or feels pretty good there. We'll pop that one there. It'll allow it to start pushing it back. Now, alright. We are in a position now just to go on the march. That is for sure. So, let's grab an absolute truckload of cannons. We'll get those crafted up, and we'll use those to march out to this emitter. I'm going to shut this one down first. No real reason why. I just kind of feel like I should. So I'm going to shut this one down first before I push out to the Liftic here. But after we get this one closed down, then of course we're going to need to go after that Liftic, and we'll be able to repurpose tons of these cannons here for that purpose. Now let's just keep on heading out here. Get our infrastructure in place, at least partially. Can we reach across? Oh man, just barely right there. Let's just get a little bit more infrastructure in place there. We're in good shape there. And now we've got what? We've got mortars up here that just aren't doing anything. So we can grab this one. Let's move it up. We don't need that cannon there. We can move it up. Let's grab this one, move it to there, and we can basically start marching out to this emitter right from here. Just doing the leapfrog thing, you know, should not be a problem at all. In fact, I'm just going to drop those 4 mortars right there in front and just continue to expand this out, as I'm thinking that one is probably GG's. I believe we might have it nailed down here really, really quick. Just doing the leapfrog thing. This should get it here, just bringing those cannons out. Now, this actually isn't clearing out that much of the creep. So that's important to note, too. Although we will get this emitter nullified, it's really not doing all that much compared to these two just pushing through. This one's 300 every 10 seconds. That one's 25 every half a second. So they are pushing out. This is another one that's 300 every 10 seconds as well. So it's more about just getting that big, huge burst out every 10 seconds. So it will help getting that shut down, but I don't feel like this one is really going to be a massive, massive game changer with it. Now I can go out one more row. Let's get the infrastructure out just a little bit further, and I can bring these up. Now these guys are kind of dead weight here at the moment, so let's just pop them right there and let them get some shots in. We got quite a few here that are just not doing anything at all currently, so we can get those in positions where they can just get a few shots off. Gotta let the mortars have their fun too. So alright, now we're in a position where we can easily start marching out here to the objective, but without having this liftic, getting to the objective does not mean all that much. So let's start building it up. Now I think we're going to do the same thing. Let's just go ham with the cannons. We've got plenty of power. We're using a ton right now because all these are getting crafted. But as soon as these get crafted, our power should start coming right around without any problems here. Let's take a peek at it. And there we go. Now the storage is starting to go way back up. And we can start bringing this stuff out. So let's just grab all of these in this area. And let's just pop them right there and then just start bringing the infrastructure down. I think I'm going to have to wait maybe for them to get here. I'm not sure. We're going to have to see here. No, looks fine, looks fine. And then now we've got this back row ready to move. We can also jump over to here and get some stuff done. So let's get a pylon there, and then we'll pylon right across, and we can then drop a bunch of mortars up top here as well. So let's just keep on pounding out. We'll get out here and get to our objective, and should be GG's from there. But looking solid so far. We are definitely making a nice little push here. We've got what? We can just keep on leapfrogging it, even though I didn't bring the towers out. Let's go ahead and get those out. And just keep on leapfrogging out until we get to the objective. See, we're built up there now. I mean, I feel like it's a waste building more cannons or mortars at this point. Let's just drop a few there. We'll bring that one over to there. We'll bring this one up. We got mortars all over the place that aren't really doing too much of anything right now. We will need to get some infrastructure for these down as well here. Let's see, we can just pop down something like that maybe. And let these guys start taking some pot shots out here, and that will start thinning out some of this. Now, getting to this liftic, we're just not going to be able to get across the gap here, I don't think. Or are we? Maybe we are. Huh, I was planning on having to push all the way out there. Well, if that's the case, then I'm going to be able to free up quite a bit of this stuff and start getting ready for the absolute zerg over to the objectives here. Now, as long as these are going to keep it clear, that's, I think, the real question, is are they going to keep it clear? Let's get another mortar out here if we can. There we go. Now, I think that will keep that area smacked down enough. And it's time to start making the march. So, we're just going to leapfrog right on out. So, I'm going to expand the infrastructure. As soon as the infrastructure is in place, just grab a chunk of whatever the stuff was in the back, move it right up to the front, and let it start going ham. And then get right on out to our final objectives here. So yeah, we're getting through this one without shutting down 2 of the emitters, it looks like. And I think we're going to get out here with no problems at all, just by continuing on leapfrogging on out. Yeah, we're definitely making the push here, that's for certain. I am going to need to leave a little something down here for just some of this randomness that's out. In fact, you know, I can just go ahead and expand down this way and put, well, what can we do? I mean, we can grab all that stuff and just move it right up here. Let's just go ahead and do that. And then we'll continue out this leapfrog route here, as that definitely seems like the way for sure. So drop that down. That's a bunch of cannons. So that's going to be a little rough when they first land here. I don't think, yeah, it looks like nothing's going to get destroyed. So we are in good shape there. Going to continue to push it on out here. and just keep on moving. Now, this is all extreme amounts of overkill here. Let's grab a bunch of that. Actually, this whole thing is extreme amounts of overkill. I've got so much arsenal going on, it's just absurd. But let's go ahead and let stuff get out here and get good and dirty, that's for sure. But oh yeah, we've got a ton of defenses on the map. We're not using as much power as we're generating, and we're actually capped at our storage. So, I mean, what can you do? If you got the power, might as well use the power. So let's just continue to push on along, making some real nice progress here. Now let's tie all that together. Can I sneak one in here somewhere in the middle? Doesn't look like it, but I think that will be okay. And then we can keep on with this basic concept here. Just bring some of these randos that aren't really doing too much up and let them get a little bit of a contribution in. And then here we go, back onto the march. This is actually going to get us connected up, I think. Right here, it should be GG's. So as soon as these land, we can, yeah, let's get out to all of our objectives, and that should be GG as soon as those things build. So we've got our unit, an AC unit, and what else do we have here? Just need the Liftic to flow on in here now, and there it goes. The Liftic is flowing in. Looks like I'm actually missing a couple of those, so let's just pop one more tower right there, and then that should reach the other pylons without any problem, and we can get those all lit up. So it is GG's here on Ruins Repurposed. So excited to get a little further into the game. This game is absolutely amazing, y'all. I can't speak highly enough about it. It's been a crazy amount of fun. I absolutely adore it. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe. I will have lots more tower defense and strategy coming your way. Thanks again, y'all. I will see ya next time around. Take it easy.